guys are doing well. If not, I hope it gets better for you. But always remember the universe would never make you experience something you weren't able to handle. Remember that always. And trust always. Anyways, I've got the day off from work. The snow is still out, so I'm going to try to make a video out in the snow today. And it didn't rain yesterday, so I'm pretty sure it's just really dry outside, like dry snow, crunchy snow, you know? So, we'll see. But, yeah. Yep. I wanted to talk about unconditional love, light, and peace that we have within ourselves. Because it's very important to talk about weakness traits rather than wickedness traits of the human species. Because humans are dualistic animals with consciousness, and they have that free will to do what they want. And there's always those two paths of going about life. There is weakness, and then there is wickedness. But when you're balanced within yourself, you use both wickedness and weakness in unison to ensure that you're still doing and living for yourself, but also doing and living for others as well. And I'm not talking about people pleasing and letting yourself go for the world. I'm talking about serving people with love, light, and peace, while still serving yourself with love, light, and peace. But you're not oversharing yourself and your love, light, and peace with other people to the point where it's taking but not giving. Those types of connections within a human's life need to be forgotten and let go of. Because very often us humans just get so caught up with connection and not wanting to be lonely or on our own that we surround ourselves with people that aren't even best for us. People that have a mask on, they're not really real with you. So you have to use your intuition when it comes to connections to ensure that you're really surrounding yourself with people that are resonating at a higher vibration, in a place of weakness, not wickedness. You have to trust the feelings when it comes to people. When it comes to the unconditional love, light, and peace that I was speaking about earlier, we all have those attributes of unconditional love, light, and peace within us. It's just about whether we choose to express that and embrace that and accept that side of ourselves. Some people don't want to, for the simple fact that it's perceived as weak, even though weakness is strength in this world. Because rather than trying to take someone down with words when they antagonize you, you try to bring them up and forgive them with the light, love, and peace that you have within you. And for those that don't have that infinite source of love, light, and peace within you, you have to get in touch with your heart and soul. You really have to take a step back from life. You really have to sit in the silence with yourself, explore yourself, and think and feel in unison with each other. If your life is feeling dull now, or maybe it's not fulfilling or satisfying to you, then you're not living a soulful life. And sometimes it's as simple as living a materialistic life, intoxicated by the external world and what it has to offer with all the possessions and feelings that it has. When in reality, you have all the feelings and things, wants and needs within you. You have to realize that there's not much that you need or want to really truly enjoy life. You have to start becoming grateful for the small things that happen in your daily life. Even if it's as small as breathing in every moment. You have to sit at a tree and look at it and really just be that tree for a moment. What about that tree is different from you? Nothing. That tree, it's part of existence just as you are. It's connected with you. It's breathing. It's eating. It's creating energy. But the only thing it's doing is what it's supposed to do. Survive. Grow. As long as it can. The only difference between a tree and a human is the fact that we have that consciousness within us that always creates separation between everything in the external reality and internal reality that we live through every single day. Because just as you have a life and are on a time frame, so does that tree. Just as you're living, so is that tree. Just as that tree is being still, so are you, even if you don't realize it. You see, the tree doesn't have anything to think about. The tree doesn't do anything besides what it's meant to do, which is what a tree does. But with humans and the consciousness that we have been blessed with, we have the choice to do what we want. actions have consequences. You see, whether or not you decide to do something or nothing is up to you. If you do nothing, then you're not going to survive. If you do something, it better be purposeful. That's why you have to balance yourself. Balance yourself, look within, and see what you truly have to do besides what you don't have to do. Once you start taking action from the soul, from the heart, you realize that you really, 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 really just have to do the bare minimum when it comes to life. You don't have to do anything extra. You don't even have to do anything you don't have to do. Just as that tree is doing. It's not doing anything it doesn't have to do. It's just doing what it has to do so that it can get by the best it can. And as you see that tree, it's living its best life right now. It's still. It's flourishing with leaves and roots as life sources within it, creating an ecosystem for everything else around it, giving without receiving. And that's what you must become. You must become that tree. Because deep down inside, you know you have the roots to do it. You just haven't allowed your roots to grow that far enough to be able to do what that tree does so effortlessly. And that's okay. Sometimes it takes time so that you can get to the point of where you can actually be that tree. Be that stillness that gives without expecting anything in return. Be that tree that allows life to blossom and flourish without anything to say about it. Being that tree, radiating such beauty effortlessly, such stillness effortlessly, such love effortlessly, such light and peace in unison with each other effortlessly. And that's because that tree is innocent. It hasn't taken any actions of wickedness. Wickedness corrupts the human mind very easily because it's so easy to attach to. Because with wickedness, to some humans, comes power. While they may perceive weakness as weakness, nothing, no power. When in actuality, weakness is power. And wickedness is weakness. Because you consciously chose to be wicked in a world of wickedness. Simply because you weren't able to be as weak as that tree, as vulnerable as that tree, as still as that tree. In order to become that tree that I speak of, you have to be still like a tree. You have to meditate. You have to be conscious like a tree. As in, you're conscious of when you need. You're conscious of when everything outside of you is changing so that you can adapt. But you're not doing anything that's not needed. It's about discipline. It's about truly getting in touch with only living for what you need, not what you want. Realizing that you don't need anything else besides what you truly, truly need to keep your love, light, and peace. And just like that tree has nutrients within it. Nutrients that it gets from the ground. Water it gets from the ground. And those nutrients and water that it has within itself and gets from the earth is what you can get from yourself. The love, light, and peace you can get from within yourself. The weakness you can express to the world from within yourself. It's really that simple. It's not hard to live life a path of weakness. It's just perceived that way because the path of weakness always seems so unknown and patient. And the world nowadays is too impatient. It's hungry for more. The only thing humans are doing for themselves right now by creating more of stuff we don't need and intoxicating ourselves with everything that we have created, whether it's for simple pleasures or survival. We are causing our own demise by how much stuff that we have put into our awareness and consciousness that we can be doing, when rather all that doing that we're doing, it's too much doing. It's taking away from our time and moments of stillness, that beingness. It really does take discipline to exist in this life and in this modern age of society, with all the pleasures and things and patterns and cycles because it's so easy to get trapped in doing too much rather than doing nothing. Next time you go outside, or maybe you're at a window right now, I really want you to sit there and look at a tree and really appreciate its beauty. Because although you see trees everywhere, you don't really realize how important that tree symbolizes in this world. Appreciate its beauty. Appreciate its effortlessness. Appreciate its stillness, most importantly. And then I want you to think about your life and how you can become as peaceful as that tree. What you have to grow past. What you have to let go of. In order to feel as free as that tree does, even though it's planted in that location. Its whole life. Anyways, I guess this is the end of the video. I'm not going to say too much about what I'm going to do today because I kind of want it to be a surprise, even though you guys are going to see this video around 5 o'clock. That's my new schedule now, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock on the dot. That's when I post my videos now. For all the viewers that have been used to the 12 o'clock, 5 o'clock is the new time. And I also got rid of the memberships. For the simple reason I want all my viewers to be equal on my channel. And I felt as if it was unfair to have people paying for something that everyone else is going to see eventually. But early. Also felt like it was a waste of one's financial attributes. So I deleted it. There aren't going to be any memberships. We're just going to be a equality driven channel. A soulful channel. That's that. Nothing extra. Just down to earth YouTube video to viewer. And that's it. It's always, just entertainment from myself to myself. That's how I see it. So why would I want myself to pay something extra for something that they can enjoy for free? So no memberships. 5 o'clock is the new time. And I got rid of all the extra stuff that I didn't need. channel wise and YouTube wise and donation wise. And for those that are curious about donations and contributing to the channel, I got rid of all the donation links from the link tree and put them in a Ko-Fi so that it's linked up to all one thing instead of it being confusing. But that's up to you guys whether you want to contribute or not. I'm not gonna force anyone because I can't control anything. But it would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, I love you, okay? I love you. Stay present. Stay safe.